What's up, scholars? Welcome back to another video. We are doing a read with me today, and we are going to be finishing up the first section of Act 3, at least what I'm going to be doing. So many of y'all wanted me to do a read with me through chapters well, I really wanted like 954 to 976, but I'm gonna do 970 to 976. That's the span of chapters we're covering today. And a lot of y'all really wanted me to live react to these. From what's happening in the story right now, I already know it's gonna be something sad because we already kind of know what happens with Oden because this is his flashback and we know he's no longer with us. So I have a feeling that's what it's leading up to, but I'm also like not sure if I'm really prepared to see what happened because it's been teased for so long and now we're actually getting to it. So we'll see how I do. It is the middle of finals for me. I'm taking a break from writing papers for finals and everything like that to do these videos because I need a break from that madness. So that's what I'm doing here. I do this time, oh my, I filled this up way too full. I do have my coffee with me this time, and this mug says future best-selling author because I have to believe in myself. I made myself very strong coffee this morning because I needed to like give myself an extra punch to get up and go so I can just go and do all the things I need to do, but I'm slightly regretting that because I don't like strong coffee. But I'm gonna drink it regardless. I just need to wake up. It's good, it's fine, we're fine. Before we get into the read with me, as always, I've got to do my shoutouts to everybody. The first one goes to Crazed Eraser. You said, I love how this arc shows that even the celestial dragons, as despicable as they may have been portrayed every time we see them, even they have the capability of changing for the better, and Mioscard's example alone validates everything that Otahime stood for. That comment when we were doing the Reverie read with me, I loved your comment because it is so true. I didn't think there would be like a current celestial dragon, like not counting Korra, a current celestial dragon that I could actually like. But then Mioscard showed up and just kind of proved me wrong. And I was so happy. I was pleasantly surprised by that, and just to see kind of Otahime's ideals being played out because of what she did is so cool. I really, really love that. Yes, Oda continues to surprise me with things like this. I love your comment. Thank you so much for commenting. The next comment is going to go to Avalon Rising. You said, all these reveals, all your strong reactions and questions to said reactions. Now imagine reading these weekly for the last few years and how much torture it has been for all of us. If I was going through the Reverie week to week when y'all were, I don't know what I would have been able to do with myself. I would have been in control, like uncontrollable. He said, love the read along, great entertainment once again for my driving around for work. Cannot wait for you to get caught up and to witness your journey to reach it. Thank you so much for your comment. Yes, that arc is still like one of my favorites of post times. Well, I keep saying that, but still, it's amazing how much 6 chapters can do. And it holds so much information. I can't believe I'm getting close to the point where I'm caught up. Like, that is still just unfathomable to me. I can't believe I'm getting so close to catching up with y'all. I'm really excited to catch up, but I'm also kind of dreading it because then I get to be week to week and go through this madness with y'all. I'm both excited and dreading it. But again, thank you so much for your comment. The last comment for the shoutouts goes to Carlos Osa. You said answers. You came to the Reverie arc expecting answers. I know. Foolish of me to believe that Oda would give me anything. I was a fool. And I know that. It's fine. I was still expecting something, but yes, how dare I come into this arc expecting answers. Said, in all seriousness, this is great setup for the end of the series events that are just beginning to unfold after Wano. Can't wait for you to catch up. I can't wait to catch up either. I am getting to the halfway point kind of edging towards halfway to further into Wano now, which is bizarre. And there are still things, a lot of things unfolding. I'm really excited to catch up to. I am wanting answers still. I always want answers. I just know Oda's not going to give them to me until like the last minute, and it's going to blow all of our minds. But I always hope. I always just sit there and hope that maybe he'll take pity on us and give us some answers. Thank you for your comment, and I am so ready to get into this read with me because we're finishing up this one section of Wano with Oden's backstory. I don't know if I'm prepared for it, but we're gonna do it anyways. So let's go ahead and start with chapter 970 and see where this goes, because Oden has had enough of Orochi and they're ready to fight back. And they're all charging towards the capital. And Kaido is already there. Huh? What do you mean? Oops. So Kaido says that perhaps, because Oden wasn't expecting him to be here, and he says, perhaps I have a spy in your castle. Did somebody betray Oden? No, there's no way. All of his vassals are way too loyal. Kaido did lie to Oden. Kaido admits that he would have been at a disadvantage had Oden teamed up with Hyogoro at that moment. We've seen how strong Oden is because he went toe-to-toe with Roger, well, kind of, not really, but, I mean, he was facing Roger and Whitebeard and, like, the big shots constantly. He might have stood a fair chance against Kaido, especially back then. Okay. Instead, you chose a method that would hurt no one. That would not hurt anyone. Newgate and Roger were like that too. Mighty pirates, but soft. Just because they had morals doesn't make them soft, Kaido. Excuse you. And Oden is just blazing through and everybody's following him in battle. Oh yeah, now you're wanting to step, like, yeah, now y'all are second guessing yourselves because, oh, they're really strong. I didn't expect them to be like this. If Oden loses this battle, then this country is lost. That's not foreshadowing at all. Oh, Shinobu came. She's backing them up too. It was 11 versus 1,000 pirates. But the battle lasted longer than expected as Kozuki Oden's strength surpassed the enemy's imagination. He landed a hit on Kaido! A big hit! Oh, don't do this to me. My app is buffering. Please stop. Okay, thank you. That... Because of that one guy who can change his appearance, he changed into Momo to distract Oden so that they could get a hit. Oh, that's so dirty. That's so dirty. I get it. They're pirates. Not all pirates have dignity. But still, that's such a cheap shot. That is such a cheap shot. That makes me mad. And now because of that, the tides turned on them and they weren't able... It caused a fire that lasted 5 days, all their fighting. They were all imprisoned, of course. And they were able to get Shinobu out of there because they lied and said they didn't know who she was. The public square, 3 days hence, the 10 wicked samurai... Boiled to death? Boiled to death? That's not just that's beyond cruel. Boiled to death. So that's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna do this. I should have had wine, not coffee. Okay. No wonder they lost because they pulled cheap shots because Kaido is a coward. Will do anything to keep himself in power, which on one hand I get it. It's like, oh yeah, smart. Use every tactic in the book that you have in order to keep yourself in victory. But also it's just like, do you have no pride and dignity in your own fighting strength and your own battle skills that you would resort to using such a cheap shot to act like you're threatening your enemy's family just so you can win? Ooh, I'm gonna be very angry by the end of this, aren't I? Yep, that's how it's gonna be. I'm gonna be very angry at the end of this. It's fine. We're fine. We're good. It's going great. Okay, chapter 971. And Momo doesn't understand why his life is in danger. Of course he doesn't. They had their poison testers, and it was fine. Boiled in oil. That it's not just like boiling water. Oil. Oil? Oh my gosh, they're gonna deep fry them. My eyes got teary as soon as I saw the actual like vat of oil that they're supposed to be boiled in. My eyes just like unwillingly got teary-eyed. It's fine. And everybody's so happy. They're like, oh, it's been a while since I've seen a boiling. Like, why do you want to watch that? Why? Why would you want to see that? I can't stand people. They're so two-faced. Oh, well, all that strength he had was for nothing. What good was he anyways? He couldn't beat Kaido. Really? Y'all weren't there at the fight. Y'all don't know what happened. Oh my gosh. Did somebody just get pushed in there? Oh no, he slipped and fell in because oil is slippery. Because Oden was trying to say, I need to stay alive. It's pertinent I survive. This guy slipped and fell. Oh my gosh. Huh? All 10 of us will enter the pot together. Let them go free? What is he gonna do? You have 1 hour. Of course Kaido would agree to this because he's cocky and he doesn't think it's possible. Gosh. This is hard to read. This is just really hard to read. God. Put them all. God, I can't even. Puts them on a plank on his shoulders, on his back. Lets himself get boiled. Because all 10 of them went in at once, like he said. And he's gonna carry them. Stand in this boiling oil for an hour. An hour. And of course they're screaming at him to stop. It's just so hard to read. Why would y'all want me to react to this? This is just terrible. Now of course Kaido's having the time of his life. All of that and it hasn't even been a minute. Gosh, Oden! There's been instances of torture in One Piece. Like, it's not new, but this is just a different level of torture. Golly. Oh, of course. People are like, oh, well, this is boring. It was always supposed to take a second. They're still there. I'm gonna leave. Yes! Thank you. Thank you, Shinobu. Of course she's making it. So you really expect her to just sit here and watch it and let people mock him? No, she's not gonna do that. Who do you think that is... thank you. Who do you think has been ensuring that you all live in peace? If you lose Lord Oden now, you'll all come to understand. You'll know just how much misery he kept at bay. Are you... That's why? That's Orochi's reasoning? He doesn't want to be a ruler over... That's just stupid. That's stupid. He took the shogun's place because he wants to drive this country into ruin. What do you think's gonna happen after that happens, idiot? Oh. Oh, because your grandfather committed a crime and did horrible things. Oh. Well, I'm gonna get justice for him and do even worse things to people who weren't even involved in that. 'Cause that's justice. I'm mad. Y'all just wanted to see me get mad? Is that it? Because, oh, it's totally justice for, you know, someone who committed a crime and paid for that crime. Oh, well, how dare the establishment do that to a criminal? So I'm gonna get revenge by destroying everything. Because that makes sense. I feel no sympathy for you, Orochi. You can shut up. I don't want to hear you talk. So Shinobu is just laying it all out on the line. Everything that Oden was doing was all for them because of this bargain that they made that nobody knew about. All that foolish dancing he did in the street was for a reason, because he was protecting them. If he made a public dance, yeah, he would lose all of his standing, but he would save 100 lives with each dance. He trusted their promise that 5 years later they would sail away from this country. For all of these years. Gosh. Oden has been protecting this land. Who are you calling a fool of a lord? I don't even want to read the rest because I'm mad. I'm mad, and it's just is so hard to read. This is such a hard section to read. Okay, but the cover for 972 is really cute. The Hungry Days. It's really cute. I don't have anything to say. I'm just gonna keep reading. Oh, you can't reveal all this stuff right now. It's too much for me to process. Then when else is she gonna reveal it? After you've trashed him in his grave? I will say Shinobu is very brave for doing all of this, saying all of this to everybody. And yeah, now everybody's changing their tune. Oh, please stop this execution. And they're being shot. They realized that the man undergoing the extended execution they'd be watching was in fact the one shining hope for Wano. It's like, oh, well, too little, too late. Like, I hate these types of situations. The realization spreading through and being like, man, we look stupid now. Yes. And now everybody is begging for him to survive this pot of oil. And now they're thanking him. I'm just like his vassals. They're like, oh, now they care? But Oden is thanking them. If I manage to survive this boiling, I would like to open up this country. That's right. Yeah. I know why. Long ago, the ones responsible for closing this nation to the rest of the world were the Kozuki clan, and to protect Wano from a great external power. It has something to do with the history. I knew it. I knew it. Because everything's so connected. Of course it has something to do with the history because they already discovered the truth because they were at Laugh Tale. And I want to know what they know, but I'm not going to know what they know, but I'm going to figure it out. I don't know how I'm going to figure it out, but I'm going to figure it out. The entire world awaits a figure. And when that figure appears, after an 800-year span, this country must be prepared to welcome and work with them. I will be clear with you, they are going to kill me today. I want you to open up Wano in my stead. Your dream is our dream. Oden did not die. He survived the execution. But he's not gonna, no. Of course, because Orochi is a piece of crap. Of course he's not gonna keep his word, even though it was Kaido's deal. It was Kaido who made the arrangement, but Orochi's the one trying to transcend it. Or rescind it. And he tossed them all out before the firing squad could get them. And they had to leave him behind. They had to leave him there. Him saying he was born to boil, things that he's been saying his whole life. Oh my gosh. I can't even, I want you to use your power. What do you say after that? I'm just gonna go straight into 973. And now we get more now we're getting more backstory, more flashbacks. Why? If the time comes, seek out Zoe. They remember that. I'm just upset right now. I don't... Oh my goodness. Him with his family and him fighting with everybody. And now the samurai are out to protect the last of the Kozuki bloodline. So they're all being separated and left behind as they're trying to get to Momo. And they got attacked. Of course it was Kaido. Being Kaido, you're choking out a child. Oh, he actually didn't throw him off. He just left him in there to burn. Well, so nice of Kaido. He's a great guy. And this is where the whole going to the future thing happened. Now begins an eternal night that never breaks. Because she did, yeah, Toki came from 800 years in the past too. And Oden tried to tell her, oh, we'll just go 20 years in the future, you'll find it. And she told him no. Because of how much they loved each other. Because of how much she loved him. I fled here from the past, Oden. I always thought that if I jumped to the future, someone would pull through for me. And of course, Orochi wants proof that they're all dead. Ah! I knew it! Kyoshiro? Undercover op for us? For our side. I could tell there was something off about him. So I was like, oh, well, maybe he could be a potential ally. Blech. He's the one who's doing all the thieving. He's been doing so much work undercover. I love it. Maybe because he slashed Hiyori, you know, the honorable samurai death. He knew that was Hiyori, so he slashed her in a way that wasn't going to kill her so that she could escape with Toko. Yep. That's my theory on what happened. That's what happened. Yes, yes, I see it. It says right there. Denjiro. Yes. I was right. Until the day of the great battle to come arrives, I ask you not to tell anyone about me, even our allies. And you must call yourself Komurasaki. I was right. I was totally right. I was 100% right. I'm so happy about that. That gives me like an ounce of happiness after all that devastation and anger I was just feeling. I needed that. Oh my gosh. I'm so sad but so angry and just like, it's been like just one gut punch after the other that it's just like I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to react. I don't know how to do anything. It's just... It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. We're gonna go straight to 974. So we get more on them. Yeah. It would be difficult for her to know that Orochi, that's line bag, likes her, and he doesn't even know who she truly is. But they did this for 20 years. These two worked close to Orochi for nearly 20 years. And of course, Orochi, this madman, is... Who is this person that Orochi is talking about? This kid from the theater. And he gave him a devil fruit. His only pleasure is in becoming another person? He brought back twice. No. There really was a spy. And the part that made him truly insane was at the execution he was fully prepared to die alongside Oden. He has no mind of his own. He lived as a perfect vassal of Kozuki until I stopped him. And it's been 20 years since then. He's talking about 20 years since the tragic death of Oden. In order to fulfill Oden's wish of opening the country, the samurai leapt 20 years into the future. After several lives of risking life. The tragedy, the actual tragedy that all of this is. But there are 4,200 warriors. What happened? It said if only all had gone well. There was not a single one of the 4,200 that were present. And there were signs of destruction at the port. Kinemon and the others are still going even though they had nobody show up. Doesn't this mean that our plan was leaked again? Same traitor is in league with the enemy. You know when you get so angry that you're like about to cry? Kanjuro? I have a lot to say. Actually, I don't have anything to say. A painting. A painting was on the ship, of course, and he's got... Thank God! Luffy, where have you been? I think I just bruised my knee by how hard I just hit it. It's fine. Golly, and not just Luffy. I see Law, I see your tattoo. I've never been happier to see a tattoo in my life. And I see Kid. Oh my gosh, the three of them are together. Thank goodness. showed up after all, Jaggy. He calls him Jaggy. I think that's so cute. Suck it, Contra. This doesn't make sense. They just said, yeah. These guys are pirates. The worst generation. When you're at sea, you fight against pirates. Yes. Thank you. That's what I needed. Thank you, Luffy. Good. Okay. Props to Kinemon. He had zero hesitation as soon as painting outed himself. Kinemon had zero hesitation in cutting him down. That takes so much guts. Full respect to Kinemon. Conjuro sucks. I'm angry. Chapter 975. Please save Shinobu and Momo. I love you, Frankie. Thank you so much. Yes, you were right. This ship, the Sunny, is made out of atom. Of course it's not gonna sink by just some stupid little explosive. Look at Luffy. What is this cloak? Luffy kind of looking like Roger. Luffy's looking like Roger. But can we smash up those battleships anyway? Yes, you absolutely can. And now they're trying to bring up the Alliance to scare them into going. They don't know who they're dealing with. That's not gonna work. Luffy's not gonna care if they make an alliance. Neither is Law or Kid. Oh, they think they're all small timers. No. I love them. They're all, yes. Yes, please, all three of y'all, attack. Yes, I am loving this team up. Yes, yes. Oh, they're really mad. Well, no, duh, of course they're mad. Blow up their ships. Sink them all. Destroy them all. And Kyoshiro showed up. Yes. Attaboy. Allow me, yes, Kyoshiro. I have been waiting for you to show up. The 200 men of the Kyoshiro family are at the disposal of you. Yes. Think back 40 years ago, kid. Didn't you know? Yes! Yes! Thank you. He got another 1,200 samurai. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I love you, Kyoshiro. I knew you were sharp. Oh? Such is the such is the foolishness of a man who lies fallow in the capital for too long. Everyone is good. Everybody showed up. They're all there. They're all just, Kinemon, you're so smart. Kinemon, you're a genius. The raid on Onigashima hasn't lost a single step. So, I don't know if I'm reading this wrong. Oh, here we are, everybody's sitting here praising Kinemon, and then he's like, so this whole entire time it was supposed to be the wharf, not Tokage Point. So did he unintentionally do that? Did he not mean to do that at all? That's hilarious. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Finally, things are finally shaping into something good. Last chapter. 976. Let's do this. And they're just like, so tell us the truth, Kinemon. Is this what you meant? Yep. So it feels like I've just used up an entire lifetime's worth of good luck. That is true. But no, Kinemon, do not say you will die. You can't. You cannot. Raise your katana. We've won the opening battle. Yes! Let us avenge Lord Oden together! Yes. Today is the day that we bring change into Wano. Yes. Please get him. And now he paints really well, of course. Yes, Sanji, Robin, get him. Sanji protected Nami, of course. Molo! Saying I'll find a way to escape on my own. And Luffy's just like, man, he's being a real man. Find a way to survive, we'll go and rescue you, cause we're pals. Luffy! Okay, so they're being attacked again with high precision cannons. No! Is he here? He's here. Jinbei! Jinbei! Oh. Yes. From the boss of the straw, they call me Jinbei for Son of the Sea. Yes. Yes, he is joining the straw. Yes, Jinbei. Turn. Stop. Okay. I've come back alive just as I promised, Luffy. Jinbei! Yes! What a perfect way. What a perfect way to end that read with me. That ended so much better than it started because I was not faring well with the first like 3 to 4 chapters. Jinbei's here. Everybody's alive and ready to fight. They haven't abandoned everybody. They're all here. Kanjuro sucks. He's a rat. He's gonna get his comeuppance at some point. I just don't know who's gonna do it. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. And now everybody's together. They're on their way to Onigashima. And Jinbei has rejoined. Oden's backstory was crushing. Especially that end. Absolutely crushing. But what a story. What a story Oden has. I'm so ready for them to kick Kaido and Orochi's butts. I want one of these samurai to be the one to get Orochi. I do. Just for the full circle completion, and yeah, I need that to happen. Anybody can get Kaido. I have a feeling it's gonna be Luffy. Luffy's gonna go against Kaido. Don't know who's gonna take Big Mom. Don't know anything like that, but we're going. We're going. We got the whole crew. We got our allies. We've got all the samurai. We're in good shape now. Thank you all so much for watching this read with me. I'm sure some of it wasn't fun to watch because I was just silent, suffering, and mad. So hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Be on the lookout for my review of this section of Wano coming out on Thursday, so be on the lookout for that. And other than that, make sure you check my schedule on the community page. Just know what's coming up for the rest of December so y'all can be aware of everything that's happening. Other than that, again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time, scholars. Bye!